You know what I'm saying? People are taking my kindness for weakness. That's a fact. Ray J, a couple months back, he steals my car, right? Steal my car. I seen him on the cameras. I ain't think nothing of it until I tracked it and he clear across the country. He ain't tell me he was going out to call the assistant. Hey, where Ray J gonna be at tomorrow? She like, oh, Florida. So he on the 10 freeway. I go to sleep, wake up, he crossing Mississippi, Alabama. Next thing you know, he coming through Pensacola. But it's cool. All right, I get it. All right, I forgive you for that. We get back on deck, getting Tronics back popping. We got some series. Gangsta Granny series is coming to Tronics. Dead Homies is coming to Tronics. And Killer Rat. These are three series that me, him, and R&B and the homie Lil Jon. Oh, man, believe it or not, we came up with. So we get back to working. I kind of like let the car thing go. Take it, car still ain't made it back to California. He asking me, why are you tripping? You know, why are you tripping the car? What you mean? It's my car. You know what I'm saying? So I let that go. I said, okay, it's no big deal. Him and Princess been going through their thing, right? So Princess has a nail salon. What's it called, babe? Prilla? Princess has a nail salon called Prilla. It's in the Sherman Oaks Galleria. So that's like Ventura Boulevard and Sepulveda. Where the Cheesecake Factory is at, all that stuff is at Prilla. It's right, like Paul Mitchell, Burke Williams, everything's right there. A beautiful nail salon. So R&B has been going to the nail salon lately, right? She going to support, and then she like, yo, they do really good nails. I didn't have these nails on this time. They ain't lifted, they ain't this. Whatever the nail talk is. Now, Princess, that's it, but she's tactical. So she called, she said, hey, you going with R&B to get her nails done? I said, yeah, I'm gonna go sit with her because we gotta go do Vlad afterwards, right? So she like, okay, cool. So I'm thinking Princess is out of town, right? So I'm sitting there, and Princess comes in, and she got this little file with the papers, right? So she's like, Ray's such an a-hole, you know, this and this, and you know, we're going through our little divorce thing and figuring out the numbers and Wack. I'm being fair because you got on me about being fair. And what he was doing and what has been doing was fair. But look what I found out. She hands me the papers, right? So I'm like, cause you know, Princess, Ray know Princess to come to me, Princess know Ray to come to me. I'm kind of always the voice of reason when they going through something, I can talk to either one of them. So I'm like, well, what is this? She like, read this and look what he's been hiding from me. So I'm reading the paperwork and it's the Tronics deal, right? So I'm like, he ain't hid. Now I'm like, Princess, you knew about the Tronics deal. She like, nah, read the paperwork. was my attorney. I hate to say it, and y'all can call me what you want, but let me get back to this. So Princess, recap. Princess, she asked me if I'm bringing R&B to Prilla, her nail salon in Sherman Oaks, in the Sherman Oaks Galleria, right? Said, yeah. So when I get there, she comes in, she telling me, Ray J, he's doing some BS, this, that. I'm like, what you mean? Like, he's holding stuff from me, financial stuff. I said, well, that don't even mean that. What you mean? Everything y'all agreed to, bro, been doing, right? She like, yeah, but he like, the Tronics deal. I said, what about the Tronics deal? We all know about the Tronics deal, right? She said, read this, read what he's holding back from me, right? So shout out to Drain Master for the super chat. So I'm like Princess, we know about the Tronic deal. She insists, Wack, read this. Okay, so I'm reading. I see it. I think it's like someone access like 400 million, right? 400 million, boom, boom. It was like, he was selling the earbuds for $79.99. They might have sold like 4 million of them. So it was somewhere high three, close to 400 million, right? So I'm reading it, and I'm reading the breakdown. Now, with Lil Bro, everything he does, I'm always part of the business. So I really wasn't thinking about it. So I looked up, and as I'm reading, I said, well, I see the money. She said, no, keep reading it. I go to the next page. What do I see? I see my name and a clause. The clause says that there's a 60-month wait for me to get my money. So this the crazy part about it, right? I was do that shit on purpose. So I was kind of wondering, I didn't really trip, right? Because I know it be going, when you're doing deals like that, it go through whatever. And little bro always tell me what it is. Come to find out, bro, Ray J puts a clause in there that it's a 60-month delay on me getting my cut. Now I get 2.5%. That's close to a little over 7 million. My way, right? But I'm like, and I'm looking at Princess, she said, did you read everything? So now I see what's going on. Ray J didn't piss Princess off, and Princess didn't got a hold of this paperwork. Not only didn't tell her everything, but she know it did tell me everything, right? So now I realize Ray J didn't made a financial decision for me. Now here goes the problem. He had two options. Everybody else could get paid off from the ground up to the top, or they hold a percentage of the top cats, which Ray J is top shelf on it because he's cut, right? He's the owner. Or everybody from the top could get their pay in full and they hold back from the bottom up. This little greasy slime ball, eyes too wide, almost to the side of his temple, chose to put my bread on hold. He don't tell me nothing, he don't nothing. Right? So now I'm like, bro, first Ray done stole your car. Right? Now, he done made a financial decision without, so it's like he ain't took nothing from me, but he made the decision to hold mines up. So I'm asking y'all, right? Here's the thing, that is my business partner. He was the first one to give me my first job, real job in the music game. But he is my little homeboy, he P-Funk. So is this business, and I handle it like business, and call my legal and say, hey, Send them over a letter because wasn't given an option. In the worst case, force him to at least have to give me half my money. Or do I just play big homie P-Funk and beat his little ass? Now, we got kids involved, so I can only beat him up from the neck down. I can't let my little niece and my little nephew see Ray J with no shiners, right? We ain't going for that. Ain't nobody doing that, right? So I'm just coming to y'all, right? Because since he like doing all this undermined little crafty little BS, and what's crazy is R&B. Yeah. He know I wouldn't have brought that deal the other day. I just brought him a big AI deal. That's a fact. He know I would have forced him. I'd have been like, listen, for you to get this, I need mine. So little Willie, yeah. Ray J, no jizzle. Little Pop Belly. Little no sexy are you. Little, I ain't gonna say that. Can I get my money, homie? I mean, I love you to death, and I know you know I would never overstep certain boundaries. All my artists like that. They know one thing they know. We don't care how mad he get. That nigga love us to death. All of them. All of them. They all irritate the hell out of me at times. But Ray, yo, listen, for those of y'all just came in here, let me give y'all the story again. Ray J closed a Tronics deal. Now, y'all do remember he stole my car, drove it to Florida, and still ain't gave me my car back. And then had the nerve to ask me why I'm tripping a whip. Okay, you right, cool. I get it, right? But now, Princess calls me. She has a nail salon. For those of y'all in LA, for those of y'all flying into LA. Like y'all flying in, you need your nails done real quick. You ain't got no appointment somewhere, or you want some fly nails. Go to R&B's Instagram page, R_ANN_B. You'll see 2-3 different sets that she got done over the last month or so, right? They do get out in there. You know, shout out to my homegirl, Ling Ling. I know that sound crazy, but that's her name. Ling Ling. Asian chick in there, dope as hell, right? She thinks she's a Negro, but we ain't gonna tell her nothing otherwise, all right? So when I get in there, Princess goes to telling me Ray J been BSing and keeping things from her because they in their little divorce thing. But Ray J and her got an understanding of what he got to do, so they ain't got to be going through all that, and he just fulfills what he's supposed to do. They both great parents. They both get their own bread. Princess doing the nail salon. She got some acting stuff. She doing the tournaments, the poker tournament. She's doing her thing, right? So she like, read this paperwork, Wack. So as I'm reading the paperwork, right? We got 1,045 people on here. Bang that subscription button and hit them thumbs up. Shout out to the super chats. Love, right? Be part of the 100 gang because we in these YouTube streets. Y'all know what I represent, right? I represent the social media ninjas. Okay, we banged out in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? We stay strapped with that charge cord. You know what I'm saying? Just let y'all know that's what we doing. But listen, so as I'm reading the paperwork, I'm reading it thinking that I'm gonna see something crafty he done did to her. But Princess then found it. She didn't know about the total amount, but she also seen that this little dude with his eyes over here, right? See, if this was his glasses, this part right here, it gotta be longer. It gotta be like out to here, like the bridge part right here, and then the glass part start here, so they set over here. Because it's, you know, Ray got a wide eye. You know, I don't know what's going on, but something going on. But that's just him, right? This fool then took it upon himself to, I think the deal was like 300, 400 million. I had 2.5% of that coming. He didn't took it upon himself, right? They had two options. Either the top tier people take a cut on payment initially and get paid later on, but they get the bulk of their money, or everybody at the bottom tier. All the people that had 1%, 0.5%, 2%, anybody pretty much up to 5%. Either our money is withheld for 60 months, and then they get all their money. This little Ray J went and signed off for me, talking about I'm cool with waiting 60 months. That's 5 years. That's damn near 7 million. 2.5% of like 390 million. So I'm sitting there like, and I really didn't trip it because this little bro, business always get out of, but Lil Willie, Ray J, you done stole my car, I ain't said nothing. Now you done went and signed my name as I'm agreeing to something, withhold my bag. Could I get my bag? So I'm asking the people, do I A, consult my attorney and make him do something different, at least give me half my money because he got all his money. Shout out to Strike Room for the super chat. Or do I exercise P-Funk as my little homie and beat him up, punch him up? But if I punch him up, I think the world need to see. Only thing else, I gotta punch him up from neck down. You know, I love my niece and my nephew. I can't let them see their daddy with the shiners and all that. And I gotta watch him. As long as that little dog ain't around him, Bully, yeah, because she be trying to bite. As hard as she be trying to bite, you know, Bully be trying to get there and she be breathing hard and doing all this type of stuff. Or maybe I should hijack Bully because he's attached to Bully. Either way, Ray J, this is for you. Since you want to play, I know you like, bro, why you just didn't call me? No, because, bro, you been stealing. And I can't even call it stealing because it really like, we don't keep count. But, bro, why you keep playing with my assets? We need answers, homie. Can I get my bag? If not, Sing and Sing will be contacting you. And that's a fact. If you want to play with me, listen, you've taught me over the years how to calm down and play the game. And then you just played me. You just played me for the AI deal. I could have took that AI deal anywhere. You played me. I told you I had a 30 show deal with this company, and they gonna do whatever I need them to do. I came to you to give you 5 of the 30. You squeezed me for 20 of the 30. Only did it because you little bro, but the whole time you done locked up on my 2.5. That's 6, 7 M's, so you can get all yours. Can I get my whip back? Lord knows what you done did with that. I told you send me a picture of it so I can make sure you ain't trash my car. I can't even get that. Yo, man, y'all get this to Ray J. I don't give a damn. Right? You know, he gonna be mad, but so what? It is what it is. We got 1,289 people in here. Give me bang that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the 100 Show gang guy. You know what I'm saying? Be part of the 100 click eye. You understand what I'm saying? We banging over here in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm the founder of the social media ninjas. You know what I'm saying? We do all our ride in the YouTube streets on the YouTube app. We stay strapped with the charge cord. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we roll it. We ain't hearing what they talking about outside. Nigga, outside for what? The Wi-Fi better in the house with the Orbi. What we coming outside for? Outside? What you want to do, go viral? Nevertheless, listen, man. I love y'all, but I'm bringing all the tea right here. I said, you know what, Wack? You just claim to be the founder of the social media ninjas. Ain't no keeping it quiet. Ray J violating back. I know he don't like this, because every time somebody interviewing him, they gonna ask him, where Wack car and where Wack money? Y'all need to go to his page right now. Hashtag Wack just aired you out. Send him the link. Where's Wack's car and where's Waxtronics money? Who are you to sign my name? Again, I don't want to say too much because then I'm saying too much, but how you signing my name? Your name is Lil Willie. Your name ain't my name, and my name ain't your name. So how would you sign in my name, little dude? Princess, I appreciate it. Now I see why you wanted me to read the paperwork. You can't blame her because you told Princess, if you got any problems, holler at Wack with it. And then he'll holler at me. So she hollered at me, and I'm not at liberty to tell you what Princess' problem is with that number, because I'm sure you already know that. But I'm damn sure gonna tell you what mine is, right? I'll be back at y'all tomorrow. I think R&B is contemplating making me cook a dish. Now, y'all know I made a spread. I showed her how to make a spread. So, should we do a segment with R&B making a spread for the first time? Or should we do a segment with Wack cooking spaghetti or cooking something? Because I don't cook. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do scrambled eggs and cheese and bacon, and I don't eat bacon no more. I can make some hamburgers and boil some hot dogs. Other than that, Wack don't cook. I can prep homemade candy yams. Prep, not all the way. So like 20%. So do y'all want to see R&B make the spread for her first time, see if she remembers, or do you want to see Wack make a dish for the first time while she supervises me, right? Leave it in the comments or go to the _Honey Show on Instagram or go to R_ANN_B and let her know if y'all what y'all want to see. And y'all go to Ray J IG and blow him up and let him know, Ray, you